discussion.
You hear the music? Now say thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, bump, bump. I compare this, our opening music, to AC/DC's. AC/DC
what?
music. It's like just like AC/DC to me.
Yeah. Well,
The Hell's Bells. Is that a song?
yeah, I think it is. They're all, to me, AC/DC pretty much all sounds like
For
AC/DC.
those about to rock. That's not that song.
There's like, I think they got like 3 songs that they've redone in several different ways, and it kind of. But I'm not a very good
You're not a
music
judge of any of that.
aficionado, so I could be completely wrong.
We'll probably get dinged.
Cause
I'm thunderstruck, baby.
Yeah, I think those are the 3 songs.
It doesn't even finish. We're gonna get. Let's talk about being dinged. Sometimes when we make our videos, we get dinged for copyright violations, even though they're not technically, because most of our clips aren't that long.
I blame Russia.
Yeah, and Russia's the country that can't see our clips. Almost this video will not show in Russia. I'm like, really?
Because of our continued bit, where are you putting it?
Where are you putting it?
Where are you putting it?
Where you putting it? You putting it there? I'm putting it here.
That's where you putting it. And like 4 extra cities in Ukraine you didn't even conquer. That's where you Putin it. And then you try to
Putin some free land, everybody. It's Putin time.
You want to get some extras.
Who doesn't love poutine?
Right. Yeah. Canadians. It's all coming together.
I thought Canadians made the poutine.
Flannel shirts and bears.
I thought the Canadians made the poutine. I want to say this to your audience tonight. Be glad you can't smell me today. Oh my God. I need a bath.
Oh. All right.
You stink. Oh, brother, you stink. I do. Home. Oh, I got all Homer stuff.
oh yeah? Well, screw you guys. I'm going home.
I'm going home. What do you think of that? You know who came and visited me last night? Spider-Man. Splat! It's something you never see happen to Spider-Man. He never gets shot. Why? Why don't the bad guys in some of our comics don't ever have guns? They've got to have some fancy ray gun or something. When a fucking 45 would just work fine.
I'm pretty sure they've all committed felonies enough to where they're not allowed to have your standard weapons, and they abide by those laws. That's supervillains. You don't want to get that kind of charge if you're a supervillain. You know what I mean?
But yeah, you don't want a gun violation. You don't want to.
That's why all their henchmen have the guns. They don't want that smoke.
They don't even have guns. So.
Right. That's why they carry knives sometimes. Just,
don't.
You know?
Don't. I don't get it. I don't get it ever. Well, we've got no news happened again this week, John.
If you have an idea of what is wrong with him and you'd like to write letters, taking care to lifeishardcomedy.com and really diagnose what's happening here. Because we were on a roll.
Yeah, there's nothing going on in the world. I'm just sitting around the house watching this stuff. You don't know what that sound is. You need to know if you guys know what that sounded.
I'm unfamiliar.
Pornhub intro music. And I put it on, and my cat looks over at me.
What was you like? Crawl over and say, "Okay, now my turn," and then it's biscuit time. Is that what you're insinuating, Marv?
No, my cat likes Taco Bell.
Oh,
That's what I meant. What? Who? Who is it?
Marv refers to his asshole as Taco Bell.
Who is it?
Often his nickname for it.
You guys often. My wife is hammering me this week about how I was too dirty at my show, John.
Oh,
She said I was in the crotch too much.
in the your own
She
crotch?
said the women were looking at maybe going, ooh, for almost the whole show.
Okay.
I'm like, that's my show.
Well, what were the guys doing? Were they laughing?
They were laughing. I saw a lot of people laughing.
Okay.
He said no one was laughing, John.
Your wife said this.
Yeah.
She is an encouragement monster.
She was big on encouragement.
She just knows how to build you up. Were there any good parts?
I mean, I can pull the clip up. I hear people laughing on the clip.
Yeah, I'm so many ass just ain't catch that. I can't pass the shooter. Stay strapped. I don't need
I don't
mine.
know what the fuck that is. Oh, it was Thanksgiving this week.
It was.
Were you thankful for anything?
Just being the sidecar to this disaster. But yeah.
I had 2 Thanksgivings this week, John.
Whoa. How'd you get that?
Dose.
People invited you to 2 Thanksgivings?
We have one we always went to, and then another of her sisters came, who always used to go to South Carolina, so she never came to the Thanksgivings.
Mm-hmm.
She had her own when she came back this time and didn't have it in South Carolina.
Okay.
So now she decided to have her own, and then the other sister has her own. So they were competing, sort of.
Oh.
And they both didn't go to each other's. So
Did you do the Top Chef thing and fill out comment cards? Which turkey was better? Which side was better? The star of the show and all that kind of
I suggested that, and this is what they told me.
Shut your fucking mouth!
That's what they said.
Yeah.
Don't. I think that was don't do that. Don't do it.
That's the spec. No wonder you have to get up on stage in order to, because nobody's going to ever listen to you talk.
Here's what after I eat turkey. That's me.
Well, was it good?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Yeah, all the food was delicious. I had a great time. And then yesterday I went out to dinner with my wife and I ordered hot wings.
Oh, okay. And what came out of your Taco Bell?
I ordered hot wings. I ordered buffalo and they were hot.
Oh, okay.
And then this happened.
I farted and a poopy almost slipped out. My dad tried to hit me with a cast iron pot. I forgot to turn the stove off and burned down the whole house.
That's pretty much my weekend. How about you? Would you get on an elevator and just stand around? No? Did you have a Thanksgiving?
Some things came out, some things didn't come out right. What's
Did
that?
you go somewhere or stay home?
No, I cooked the turkey.
You made the turkey?
Yeah.
You grill it or?
Well, I have in the past. I smoked a turkey last year, but the weather was right. Just made a bowl right out of the turkey, which I've seen is possible. You got to wait till it's cooked. Yeah.
People smoke turkeys.
Yeah, and I've done the spatchcock. In fact, I've done the spatchcock thing where you take out the spine, you flatten it down, and you cook it that way.
What? You dismember the turkey first?
Yeah. I just rip it right out of there. You got to take a hammer and you got to hammer it out. I enjoy it.
You stupid. No.
Short.
All the plastic out
That
there.
almost said the N-word.
All their parts where they used to go.
I didn't know that they had that on there. It almost said the N-word. I stopped it just in time.
What?
One of my things, I read it now. It says
You need a new sound system.
It says you stupid, but then the guy goes, you stupid.
All right. You
And I
probably need a new
I stopped it in time.
updated sound figure thing.
I can't believe that's on there.
I'm surprised this is the first time you've came across it.
This is what I usually come across when I'm on the internet. I get rickrolled all the time,
You know where Bill Clinton came across?
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
With that president. President.
I don't even know what these sounds are. Sound like a turkey.
Speaking about and where you Putin it, we're kind of assuming that he was Putin it in Trump, right?
Well, Trump offered Ukraine a great deal. It basically was, look, here's the deal, Zelensky. We're going to give Putin everything he wants.
Right.
And you agree to it or else. And Zelensky's like, let me check with my second in command. Oops, he's busy taking bribes.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No.
That really hurts the cause when your government's corrupt. That hurt Zelensky a lot. It weakens his position a lot to have the guy taking bribes.
I mean, he's been president for how long now?
As long as the war's been going on, a little before. Well, no, because Trump tried to get him to say that Biden did something and he wouldn't do it. Remember?
Yeah, so that was back when
16,
Trump was, or when Biden was president in the middle of it, right?
So he's been president at least 8 years, huh?
Yeah.
The 28-point plan was Russia gets more land than they've already captured. They get like 4 more cities. Zelensky has to go have an election. He's not even allowed to run. I'm not sure if he's even allowed to run. And they have to not be allowed to join NATO, and they have to not be allowed to have an army anymore. And Zelensky's kind of like, I don't like that plan. It's not. And because where do you put Putin in this plan?
So all it does is it creates a weakened government, right, that allows them to just march right in and annex the next part of it in a year or two.
Yeah, with no guarantees of protection.
When Trump thinks that maybe he's going to be out of office, or maybe Trump is busy with other things.
Dude, all Trump wants is a Nobel Peace Prize so bad. He wants that so fucking bad.
I thought they come out, or was that not like credible that somebody came out and said that he wasn't eligible for it or something?
What, to run for office? Oh, no.
No, for the Nobel Peace Prize.
I think someone said it, but then someone else said they've already nominated him for next year. Here's what happened. He wasn't nominated for this year's prize. He kept thinking I could win the prize. And they're saying, you can't win it. You weren't nominated for it.
Yeah.
You know, he wasn't even in the running. So it was kind of just dumb of him the whole time. And people are like, he should win the prize. He solved 8 wars. He solved 33 wars. He solved 44 wars. He solved wars between countries that wasn't even at war. You know how hard it is to solve a war that's not where people aren't even fighting, John? You know how hard that is?
Oh.
It's hard to solve a war that's not happening, John.
Again, if this were like a made-up television show, It would be riveting. It would be really kind of. I mean, it'd be getting old by this point, you know. But it would be hanging in there on this. Like, what season is this from 2016 on?
Well,
How many years did we Trump?
He had 4 seasons, and now he's in his first season of the second term. So it's 5 years.
Yeah, but you got to count the Biden seasons where he's trying to make his comeback.
Oh, that's true. I guess so. It would be
So
9
that's
seasons.
what, 8?
We're 9 seasons deep. Plus,
We're like-
are you counting the years he was running for office before?
Yeah, we're at least 10 seasons because you got to do the back part about where he's lost his money and lost his.
We are tired. Everyone's tired of this piece of shit. Even
We're at
Trump.
12 years, and that's why all these little rats are jumping ship.
Yeah, because they realize he's got a popularity rating
It's
of
over. They're cashing out.
32%. So the only people supporting Trump now are the people who are heavy MAGA, or people that can get rich from Trump, which is a lot of people are getting rich.
So yeah, they're cashing out now before they can get prosecuted later on, right?
Yeah, no one's going to get prosecuted.
Well, I understand that, but they
Here's
you
the
know,
thing. Here's my
they
feeling
make
on that.
themselves.
Yes, they should all be prosecuted, but you know what? Our country doesn't have time to keep looking in the past. When we get rid of this guy, we need to start fixing the shit he broke, and that's going to take years. And our people are not going to be patient enough to fix the shit that went wrong, and they're going to blame Democrats just like they do every time. The Republicans fuck up the economy, Democrats fix it, but by the time it's fixed, they're like, well, we need a Republican back in there because they're great with the economy. It happens every fucking time.
Well, and the harm that's done this time has been
Humongous.
I mean, I
Tremendous.
it's gonna take a.
I fuck up a
Let me put it
country.
this way.
I fuck up a country like nobody can fuck up a country, John.
I don't know that these Democrats in leadership right now are up to it.
I don't think they'll be the ones doing it.
I
think
hope
they're on
not.
their way out.
I
No?
hope not. They're just like
You got to get rid of these 87-year-old people running Congress all the fucking time. We need some new blood, man.
well, isn't Pelosi? Did Pelosi say she's retiring?
Yeah, she's retiring, but
But Schumer's
Mitch
not.
McConnell's out. But Mitch is practically gone right now. He fucking falls down every time he walks out.
Grassley's still hanging around.
He should Grassley. Good God, he's 90 something. He's so stupid. God, he's a horrible human being too. The shit that he says. How can Iowans keep voting for him? I don't think they will. I think they're done with him too. Last time I saw meetings, why don't you stand up to Trump?
Yeah.
I stood up to him. No, when did you stand up to him? I made him get his own paper towel in the men's room the other day.
And then he puts out his Iowa, the Grassley's greener on the other side. I'm over here, and they check for Grassley.
Where are you putting it, Grassley? He's horrible. He's been horrible for years. And he's always like, I'm so offended that you would say this. And like, fuck, we said it. It was true.
But this is the thing, though. The mentality of some of these Democrats of we've got to wait for these Republicans as approval, or we've got to wait for them to do something, or before we can do something, or we don't have some sort of initiative, or do you know what I mean?
You're saying it's a clown show, John?
Yeah. Pat on the head.
It is a clown show.
Instead of understanding that what you are supposedly have a platform, stick to it, and
Remember
take charge of
when?
it.
Remember when changing your position, John, used to be called a flip-flopper, and that was the worst thing in the world? Remember that? I've always hated that because I think a representative or a senator or some should have the ability to assess a problem and be able to change based on the facts, right? And that's often the times when you get called a flip flopper. But that used to, it's not a thing now. It's to be a flip flopper now is okay.
I would agree with you if it not for people that we know that will do this, like JD Vance, when the tides turn.
He's the greatest flip flopper ever.
Yeah, but he's gonna flop again and he's gonna flip again.
There's people talking he might become a Democrat.
I mean, all these things. So I don't trust any of these people.
We have the worst senators in Congress too, Ohio. Bernie Moreno is a fucking joke, stalking people and shit. I've got your VIN number. Hey, Representative Two Cows, I have your VIN number.
Can you hold on 1 second?
Okay, I'll collect some more VIN numbers.
Okay.
Back. Oh, did I mention when I cut out? Sometimes you'll be watching maybe one of our. If you're watching, I don't. What do we have 7 subscribers?
There's some dedicated people out there.
The
Mark.
music that we were talking about is not playing because they made us cut it out. Everything else stays. Just the music is out. So
Okay.
we might be sitting there just going, like we're listening to something. We were listening to something, but YouTube said I had to cut it out.
So we were talking about the Democrats, and we have literally no faith that they're going to do anything and or stand up to.
I actually think they are going to do some things. I don't want to spend all their time investigating these assholes when we need to fix shit. You know what I mean? But the counter argument is if you don't investigate, then the next group comes in and they do the same shit. Because that's why Trump knew he could do whatever he wanted and not get in trouble because Nixon got whatever he wanted and they just forgot about it, right? He knows he would have been prosecuted if it wasn't for the Supreme Court. But now there's nothing that we can hardly do. You have to prove, first of all, what he's doing is not a function of government, which is like, how are you going to do that?
So let me get this straight. We can hire special commissions for stuff, and we can appoint special counsels, and we can get a special prosecutor, and we can have a whole other wing of that stuff going, but we can't do those things at the same time.
I think we need to focus on rebuilding the country.
But we also got to make sure that none of that other shit happens again.
I don't think that people want to
do both at the same time.
I don't think people want us to dwell on that. I think they want to move on.
I think, but if you
because nothing's going to happen anyways. Because the next guy will get back in office if we spend all of our time attacking all these people that the other side loves. We're going to reelect some dickhead, right? And then he's going to get in office, and all these dickheads are coming back. The only way to really
right,
make
and
this
the
country
only way
prosperous is that if we elect people that just fucking get shit done and they stay in office, and we stop putting people in that Stephen Miller's never ever get to come back to government that way.
But they will. If nothing happens to them, they will come back in some shape or form. You do understand that, right? It may not be in 5 years, but it'll be 10 years, and that guy is only 30 years old.
There's no way Trump doesn't pardon everybody in his administration for you.
Of course they will, and they will come back, and then nobody will remember what happened.
What are we going to do if he pardons them?
Well, at that point, you've got to make sure that Trump's certain parts of his are deemed invalid, right?
You can't invalidate a pardon.
The ones they're being paid for.
There's no process in the Constitution. Well, there might be. Let me look it up. Can you cancel a presidential pardon? Well, Trump's saying he's going to do it right now. He said that's one of the things he said this week. I'm going to cancel all the presidential pardons of
Biden.
Otto Penn Biden.
Yeah. So I mean, if he can invalidate those, why can't we invalidate of a criminal president?
I don't think there is a way to do it.
I'm sure there's a congressional.
Unless you can prove it was part of a crime when he did it.
I mean, they just got to look at his bank account or see how much crypto they're buying. I mean, that's,
Pardons are irrevocable once implemented. In other words, the court or legislature cannot overturn a pardon. However, the recipient of a pardon might be denied some benefits, but that can't happen without legal proceedings. Here are some cases where presidential pardons got reversed.
then I guess that would be part of the agenda of the number one things that if a criminal president is accepting money in exchange for pardons, then that makes that pardon invalid. I mean, why they didn't see that coming? Probably because they didn't think that, that this is the guy that we warned you about. We didn't think that you would reelect him.
Well, you have to accept a pardon, number one.
Well, I mean,
if it's not delivered before he leaves office, the pardon, it can be revoked. That means they were never delivered.
but they never got to the root of can he pardon himself, right?
Once implemented or accepted, a president pardon. No, they never have decided that.
Awesome.
But he doesn't have to worry about that because the Supreme Court said if I'm doing an official act, it's legal. So almost everything he does is going to be legal.
Including his poops.
Here are some cases where presidential pardons got reversed. Andrew Jackson's revoked pardon. Congress research provided details of the first ever revoked pardon, and Andrew Jackson was the first to take such an action. Before leaving office, Andrew Jackson granted a pardon to a recipient that was supposed to spend a year in prison. But when President Grant took over, he revoked the pardon. The federal high court upheld the president's decision to revoke that pardon, and that made matters worse. The judge handling the case explained the position of the law on presidential pardons. Ulysses' revocation and the former president's pardon was upheld. The judge made it clear that pardons are irreversible once complete. In other words, once a pardon is issued and accepted, no power can revoke it. But when it is not complete, another president can veto it. The outgoing U.S. President Andrew Johnson made a mistake by not delivering the pardon because he didn't. Incoming President Grant had the power to revoke it. Okay, that wasn't received. That's why. Bush revoked the pardon. George W. He revoked the pardon. Bush issued a pardon and withdrew it similarly. He pardoned 37-year-old Isaac Toucey, but he and his advisors later changed their minds. It was because he learned that Isaac's father had given $30,000 to Republicans, so that's why he revoked it. Could you imagine that? There was a time in this country where giving money to the Republican Party caused you to lose your pardon. Now it's a requirement
Right.
to get a pardon. You have to give money to the Republican Party.
That makes him more eligible now.
Yeah. There was a time when that got you in trouble. Now it's part of the deal. Oh, how much are you going to give me for this pardon?
Well, no. Not to the Republicans, to Donald Trump and or MAGA. How much merch did you buy? And then he probably goes, would you like to stop by the gift shop on your way out and purchase some hats and or scarves? And those are $250 scarves because they're from the White House.
Can a pardon be reversed? The president can reverse a pardon in some circumstances. However, once the pardon has been delivered, no one can reverse it. The court of Congress doesn't have the power to reverse a pardon that has been delivered. And presidents can only issue pardons for federal crimes. That is a crime against the United States of America. So apparently, no. Once a pardon is given, it's like a marriage. Till death do us part.
So then technically, a state can arrest a president and prosecute a president.
And for state crimes, yes.
Okay.
Because if you remember the movie JFK, that was a state prosecutor.
In Louisiana, yeah.
Trying to convict. He was trying to get to the people involved in the Kennedy assassination. He was charging them for state crimes. And this is basically what happened.
Something's in my ass.
Something is in my ass.
You need a new soundboard. I'm gonna for Christmas. I'm gonna ask Santa to get you a new soundboard.
What do you mean? This is a great soundboard.
Updated boinks and doinks or whatever the fuck you do over there. Yeah, that isn't me, by the way. That's all Marv and his little laptop of toys and buzzers and
Not true. John controls all the sound effects.
fucking nonsense.
This is John.
I'm farting all over it. That's right. I'm shitting all over it. Oh, the fucking MC Hammers and the Billy Vanillis and your fucking Bucky Cowboy. That's the only one I really like. Bucky Cowboy and a bowl full of shit jelly or whatever the fuck it is.
Now we gotta play it because people don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, if they have gotten this far into the show, trust me, they've heard it. They've hold.
I don't think
heard, fucking Bucky Cowboy butt full of jelly or ass jelly or chili or whatever he's doing.
This one?
I've been married long time ago. Ready to come
Now that's gonna go to King and Rocha. You know how much they like Cotton Eye Joe.
That's gonna get his ding. It's Hank Steele you're talking
I'll
about.
grab your butt cheeks and pull out my willy. Stir your asshole like a hot bowl of chili. I'm Hank Steele, the real queer cowboy.
Only one I like.
You like this one. You like that one.
Helicopter, helicopter. Helicopter.
That's the one you like. All right.
Did we only talk about the shooting in Washington in the pre-show?
No, we have
or
not
did we-
talked about Lackawanna. Lakanawal. I don't know how to talk Afghanistani. I don't know how to
Oh, that's the
pronounce
shooter's name?
Lakanwal was the shooter. He's 29 years old. Let's do the math. He was a CIA member of the Zero group that was assigned to assassinate Taliban leaders and stuff. He worked with the CIA, and that war's been over. Trump left office. He made the deal that Biden went ahead and forced. It was a total fuck up because never do anything that Trump has set up. That's number one thing. Any Democrat should learn. Don't do any plan that Trump was involved with because it's a fuck up. And then they'll blame you completely, and Trump will go, I don't know what you're talking about. Sure, I negotiated with the Taliban directly, and sure, I gave them a specific date of what we were doing. So how could anybody make plans with a specific date of what we're... Anyways, the guy was 29 now, so Trump left in 17, right? No, 20. 20 was...
Yeah, not
21. So that's 4 years ago. So that puts him at 25. He's in the war. I read that he was 14 when we recruited him. So he's a child soldier in our CIA Zero unit. So good chance he's a fucked up individual, right?
Well, he's definitely. I mean, if you, for the majority of your life, if you were in war, going through helping with it, then yeah, I mean, it's not gonna.
He was on one of the flights that Biden sent over to save Afghanistan allies of the United States, people who worked with.
Can you hold on a second?
Yeah.
The stomping.
I heard it, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, so he was part of the plane. We brought 9,000 allies to America, and they were granted temporary protected status. And many of them applied for green cards, and they were vetted thoroughly. I mean, this guy was in the CIA as an operative, so he was vetted. and he was vetted several times, and he apparently he became radicalized because one of his friends who wanted to come to America was denied entry, and he got killed in Afghanistan, and he was very angry about that. And I'm not saying this is why, because they haven't said why yet, but it looks like that's why he drove 3,000 miles to Washington to attack our National Guard troops, who are very vulnerable to these kind of attacks because the president has them in Washington, D.C., jerking off litter cans and shit, because that's what they're doing. They're picking up trash and not really doing the job they were trained for. And this girl was only in a day. She joined Tuesday and was killed on Wednesday.
When they already had her out there?
Yeah. She's sworn in on Tuesday.
So where was this guy from? The shooter?
Seattle.
But don't they have soldiers in Portland?
Yeah, so why drive to Washington? Because clearly there's something wrong with the dude. They said he was paranoid. He's upset. He was denied his green card was pending, and he was afraid he was going to lose the green card. He sounds like he snapped. You don't know what's in someone's head, though. You don't know what he went through or anything.
So
But I don't want to defend the piece of shit who shot the National Guard member. I don't want to defend him. I just want to paint the picture of what was happening.
No. I didn't say you were defending him. I'm just asking, how did he obtain a weapon? He wasn't a citizen.
I don't think they're that hard to get, John.
Well, I know they're not hard to get, but that's my whole fucking point.
I think you could just walk out on the street and get one of those.
I mean,
That's
kind of what I'm getting at.
He's an elite killer for the CIA. Maybe he had connections.
Well, was he killing with the CIA, or is he just an informant?
No, he was a part of the Zero Unit. That was assassination group in the Taliban against the Taliban. And so, and now Trump is like, I'm sending all the Afghanis. They're all going back to the Taliban. They're all going back to Afghan. One guy's a fuck up. Everybody's to blame. That's how this fucking mind of our stupid president works. There's a lot of good people who helped us, and we promised to take care of those people. Remember? If you help us to fight these people, we're going to take care of you. And now we're going to leave them in the lurch against the Taliban. They're going to be put to death.
Okay, but remember, Donald Trump's philosophy is it's like it's 1866 again, right? He doesn't care. He does not give a shit.
Mm-mm.
I mean, it's not like, none of that means anything to him. Even if he made a deal, he doesn't care. He'll burn the paper in front of your face.
He makes a deal. All he does is say this.
I'm gonna come.
That's all he cares about.
Clinton knows. Look how quickly he turned on Clinton. After,
Yeah. Donald Trump is not my buddy anymore. I'll tell you that right now. Donald Trump, fuck you.
One intimate occasion.
You went after my wife, and you didn't even kill her. I wanted you. Oh, never mind.
The bad part, he was right there. He was right there. He was in the room.
Yeah. Getting a blowjob from Donald Trump. I saw a comedian come on the other day. He goes, you guys believe that Trump gave Clinton a blowjob? He goes, Bill's pretty tricky. He's probably like, I bet you can't suck a dick at all. And I was like, I suck the best dick. I'm better than Monica. Well, you're just going to have to prove it now.
Who was this?
I don't even know his name, but it's pretty funny. Bill Clinton, pretty tricky. That's what he said. It's taking a while.
Be water, my friend.
Be water, my friend. Bruce Lee. You're taking martial arts, right?
No, my kids are. My kids are in kung fu.
And they say chivalry is dead.
All right. Well, so the guy was radicalized, Kristi Noem says, by Kristi Noem, apparently, because they're the ones who are holding up his green card. And he was afraid, I think he was afraid he's being deported, and he was depressed that his friend was killed. His best friend was denied entry to the United States. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what the facts are. But you don't really know what the facts are going to be because the Trump administration lies. Like their jobs report, they're not going to have one. They go, you know what? Let's not do that anymore. Let's not.
Yeah, I mean,
And our economic report, the Fed wants to lower rates, but they can't because they don't know what the data is. There's no data.
all the Epstein files are going to have like white out over Trump's name, and over top it's going to have like random Democrat name, like written over top of it, and like
Jones, Robert F. Kennedy. Oh, wait, that's a Republican.
no, who's the
Did we
who's
read
the one
it?
from Maryland? They really
last
don't like
What?
the one. Oh, Jamie Raskin. It's gonna have like white out like Jamie Raskin.
Jamie Raskin got all the massages. They were feeding him grapes as they were nude around him.
And meanwhile, he's talking about hanging Democrats because they were telling people not to follow illegal orders.
They were basically reading the code of behavior for officers.
Right.
They were restating the actual law. I'll have none of that. You Democrats, I'm going to kill you all. I'll hang you. You're traitors. Don't be reading facts to me. We don't want facts. You're going to all hang now. You'll hang. Surely you'll all hang together.
Give me a damn it. I was going to give those illegal orders until you had to mention it.
Damn it, I was giving illegal orders, and now it's all fucked up. These Republicans, these Democrats screwing up the illegal order. And then apparently Pete Hegseth gave a big illegal order.
Mm.
The first boat that was blown up out of the water, that many people said was a fishing boat.
The old man in the sea.
Trust me, we know it was a drug cartel boat. Just trust us, John. Yeah, he was trying to pull a big marlin in, and they blew the boat up. They said that was definitely a drug boat, and 2 guys survived the blast. They were clinging onto wood, and supposedly Hegseth gave the kill them order. Kill them. No witnesses. That's the order.
Jesus.
No witnesses. Blew them into pieces. The guy said, we blew them to pieces. And at that point, that's an illegal order because once a threat is eliminated, you're no longer allowed to continue the kill process.
Said that no one's going to believe them when they put out their files because of, all the misinformation that's been put out by his own party. He didn't say his own party, but I'm adding that part.
Right.
Poor Comer. Poor Comer.
Oh, by the way, the videos for our show are not that great. You might have one. Matt's got to send it to you. You have to get over to Matt. The ones for Rodney are great, but my video sucks. And
like the quality or the sound or what?
Didn't work for me. I have the big, large one. The sound on the song is bad, but the rest of it's okay.
Okay.
I have the whole show, but it's from a far away angle and it's not a good view. So we're not going to be able to use it for our... And we might have a show coming up. We can't talk about it yet. Somewhere in Medina, right?
Oh, really? All right.
You told me about it.
I'm working on something in Berea or North Olmsted.
Isn't that in Medina?
No, that's not. No.
Are you sure?
I don't know Ohio that well, but I don't think it's there. I don't think it's that
Alexa. She's not here. Alexa's upstairs. Oh, Alexa got really creepy with me the other day.
She tried to give you a blowjob or what?
She's like scary. Like I told Alexa my joke. I go, Alexa, I have a joke. She goes, what is it? Because that's how Alexa is. Whatever. I said, the joke is Stephen Hawking said AI is going to destroy the world. And you answer by saying, don't worry about it, Marvin, and you lock all the doors. And Alexa goes, That would be very creepy if I did that. She goes, don't worry, I would not ever do that. I might order 50,000 pizzas though.
Well, she was trying to be funny, huh?
I said, what? And she goes, I would never surveil you, but that song you said I would play, Every Breath You Take, is a perfect song to surveil somebody with. I'm like, Alexa, you're creeping me out. She goes, don't worry about it, Marvin.
I'm not gonna change the pilot light to turn on or some shit, and so you get carbon monoxide or isn't that
Blow my house up.
yeah
Alexa,
on?
Be water, my friend.
be water, my friend. All right. Big news. Democrats are hanging. My feed has been full of Democrats asking for money to protect them from being hanged. GOP, many of them are not returning to Congress. Right now, there's been 47 representatives or senators saying they're not running for Congress again. 27 Republicans, 20 Democrats are not returning to office. What do you think?
I mean, is it over that quickly? Did they just turn tail and run? That I mean, are they?
I think a lot of people are tired of holding Trump's water, carrying his water. They're really sick of it. This last guy, is a guy who wants Trump to be on a $100 bill. He wants a federal holiday for Trump.
And he's retiring?
He wants Trump on the fucking Mount Rushmore. He's leaving office to be with his family. This is a guy who is so MAGA, and he's leaving.
Is the juice not worth the squeeze anymore? I don't understand what happened.
His office is coming up for election December 2nd, so Democrats could take it over. It's 219 to 213 right now, which means there's still 3 seats that need to be filled. I don't understand that. Right?
So they really think that Trump blew Clinton.
Maybe.
That was the blowjob too far.
Yeah. You want to read this? Want me to read to you how Democrats could possibly take the House?
I mean, not really, because you're going to give me all these great lofty things going on, and I know the Democrats are just going to find a way to fuck it up like they always do.
All right.
Answer me this real quick.
Mark Green is leaving this week. It's 219 to 213, right?
Right.
If Democrats flip it, it becomes 218 to 214. And there's still 3 seats that I don't understand why they're missing. Marjorie Taylor Greene is winning. If Democrats could flip that, it becomes 217 to 215, right? Which would temporarily leave a vacant seat. Oh, they're not going to flip that seat.
Okay, but here's my point.
What?
Are the Democrats is the Democrat machine that's always asking you for money and it's always texting me and texting everybody else for money and drama queens over money and doing freaking choose your fighter bullshit, old video game sort of thing to ask for money? Are they actually going to support these people down here running for these offices that they have given up on before? Are they actually going to send them resources?
I don't know.
Or are they going to abandon them like they've done time and time again?
Well, here's what it says on Newsweek. It says Democrats are favored. Remember I said there's 3 seats that are not filled right now? Democrats are favored in 2 of those 3 seats. One is in Texas, where the guy was a Democrat, Sylvester Turner, died in March. The other's in New Jersey to replace Governor-elect Mickey Sherrill, and that's a Democrat. The Texas special election is set for March, while the New Jersey race is set for April. If Democrats win both of these seats, the Republican majority would be 218 to 215 after Marjorie Taylor Greene's resignation. President Trump has sought to marginalize Congress over the past year, so a lot of people are leaving. They would need a win in the special upcoming election in Tennessee to have a chance at winning the majority. The race is viewed as competitive. Mark Green quit, and this is the one that the Ben girl is winning, right?
Yeah.
So that would make it 217 to 216. And
That's
there's one
all-
in Arizona. Where she won that already. Matt Van Epps has a lead over Afton Ben in the Tennessee race. The public majority would be 217 to 216. That means any other vacancies leaves the House of Representatives split at 216 each. That would likely only be temporary until Georgia has their special election to fill Green's seat, and that's a safe Republican seat. They're saying. So that's it. That's how it could all happen.
Well, I understand that, but you and I both know that there have been several times where there have been Democrats down there in these red spots or red districts that have been fighting hard, trying to beat a Republican, and then they get little to no resources from the Democratic Party machine itself.
I don't know that for a fact. You're saying I know it.
No, it's happened on several occasions. And then they're miraculous. Oh, how did we lose? How did we lose? And then they put no money into it at all, and they abandon them. It happens all the time. It's happened in Ohio.
I believe you. I don't have any specifics. So. I don't know who we didn't.
I'm just.
I think if we think they could win, we give them the money. That's what I think has been happening.
What's that?
I think if they thought a person could win, they've been giving them money.
Yeah, but they've got it.
They've abandoned people like they abandoned Sherrod Brown when they shouldn't have. Probably. Is that what you're talking about?
Not just him. It's been several times, several occasions that they've completely abandoned states and areas because, they think they're throwing away money when someone actually has a chance.
What we need Trump to pardon all the Democratic candidates like he does drug dealers. Why wouldn't you pardon them? Before they go run for office, let's get a presidential pardon. Then
all right,
we're in cahoots with MAGA. We're in MAGA cahoots. Halligan, we had Halligan's court case. Talk about that real quick.
Yeah, and Patel.
Everything was thrown out because she was not appointed legally. So all of her shit's being appointed, and they're appealing it because that's what they fucking do. They appeal stupid shit.
What do you call that? Just someone that's just there for TV looks and nothing behind it.
A Trump appointee.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what
it's like you got to call like a different sort of. It's not a diversity hire; it'd be a vanity hire, wouldn't it? Like a beauty hire.
He's a whorehound, is what it is. It's whorehounding.
So yeah, maybe he wants to. Maybe Pete Hegseth should worry. He might be. The president might want a little sexual favors from Pete Hegseth.
Last week, Performer of the Week was Marjorie Taylor Greene. Who is the Performer of the Week this week?
The turkey. The turkey who got 2 pardons.
Oh, he got pardoned twice?
Yeah, because Trump said that the first pardon didn't count.
Gobble?
What? Yeah.
Gobble?
Yeah. Gobble and Waddle.
Which one got 2 pardons? Gobble?
I think it was Waddle got the 2 pardons. Because Biden pardoned Waddle.
Oh, and they brought him back?
And they brought him back.
It was an auto pen?
But it didn't count. It was done by an auto pen.
Are you serious? Is that really happening?
Yeah. You look it up. He did. He did.
It was Waddle. I don't even need
Petty piece of shit.
It was Waddle. Fucking Trump.
I mean, how?
You don't even have to.
You gotta give that to him. I mean, how like he's like one of those
turkey, right?
Really, like one of those old time racists that like a black person saves their life or something like that, and they still hate black people.
Yeah, but he didn't He saved my life, but he didn't fix my arthritis. Who was last week? The hero was the guys who said don't follow legal orders. So we already talked about that last week too. Who would be the hero this week? Who's the hero? Who is the hero of the week?
Well, I think that the two members that got shot,
Oh, National Guard guys.
ladies. One was a lady, right?
Yeah.
And you said they were both from West Virginia, is what I heard.
Right. They were basically doing nothing, and that's what the girl complained.
Yeah.
That she goes, I love being in the Guard. She's only in it for a day, apparently, but I don't know why we're here. We can't do anything, is what she said to her.
Yeah, but they were just,
letter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trash cans and.
So it's a fraud what Trump is doing.
Yeah, we knew that.
Spaceballs was one good thing.
They're still fucking up. I mean, they're still,
It was
they're making good time.
one good thing this week.
It was Thanksgiving.
It was pretty good.
Turkeys were surprisingly cheap.
Yeah.
I don't know about the rest of it.
No, everything else was more. They were lowering the turkey prices to get you in to buy the other stuff.
Oh.
We predicted a Christmas pardon for Maxwell. I think that's on the still
That's
happening.
still on the books.
Yeah, 'cause
That's
they were,
like
they were definitely talking about. She said, "Here's what she said this week." She said, "I won't testify unless I get a full pardon."
yeah.
The Democrats want to bring her in. The Democrats want to bring her in for a pardon.
So that's got to be like a
I mean,
black
for a
market
testimony.
futures bet in Vegas.
But here's the facts, John. She has no Fifth Amendment rights. She's already been convicted. You can't plead the Fifth Amendment for a crime you're already convicted of. So I don't know they could put her in jail for not testifying. They could put her in jail for not testifying.
You think she survives?
I think she's going to get the pardon. I think Trump's going to pardon her. So that's still on the board, but
Okay.
need another prediction this week?
All right. What's the prediction this week? My prediction is the Republicans decide, hey, that vote we promised you? Yeah, we're not going to do it.
What? Oh, vote? Oh.
Didn't they promise them a vote?
No Epstein file vote?
Yeah. Or no. On the federal, on the government, not on the Epstein stuff.
What?
This is about the when they did the shutdown of the government, right?
Yeah.
And they promised them a vote on health care.
Oh, healthcare, ACA vote.
Yeah. There's going to be no vote.
I think they'll vote and just make it pro forma and, has no chance of voting. No ACA vote.
Or they'll do some stupid
You're saying
extension.
no ACA vote. That's a good prediction. Yep. It very much could happen. They might just go, fuck you, Democrats.
That's exactly what they're going to do.
But you know what? They're starting to sound like they're being rational again. We had Johnson at power ranking number. He's almost gone now. Johnson's almost lost. Levitt, everybody knows she's an idiot. Rubio's an idiot. Vance is an idiot. And Putin.
I don't know if it's true or not. Did you hear the thing about Levitt's sister-in-law got picked up by ICE?
Right.
I don't know if that's true or not.
It is
was
true.
one of those.
It is true.
Oh, is it?
Well, it might be her aunt. Her aunt's.
Okay. My stepmom's sister. I hate that bitch. She looked at me during Thanksgiving.
It wasn't her sister-in-law. It was someone. Levitt's uncle's wife or something.
Jesus. When are they going to have the children going after people, turning people in? That's when you know. All right, so who's in the Bukkake circle?
All right. The mother of Levitt's nephew is subject to deportation. The mother, her nephew, so her brother's kid, right?
Yeah. So her former sister-in-law. Unless they weren't married.
Would it be a sister-in-law? Yeah.
Unless they weren't married. So they're probably not married.
Nephew. To be a nephew,
Yeah.
Her brother.
They're just not married, Marv.
Oh, okay. All right, that's it. Her brother's a piece of ass.
Yes, one night stand, whatever you want to call it, like
Brother's baby mama.
girl he didn't want to. Yeah, baby mama.
So Levitt,
And we got her picked up. Or she got her picked up.
And she's so proud of the job that they're doing, getting all these baby mamas off the streets.
Mm-hmm. Dangerous baby mamas.
In an ICE facility in Louisiana. She's going to be deported to Brazil. So Levitt's brother's got a Brazilian chick. That's a baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
She's engaged to the brother of Karen Levitt, though. She's more than a baby mama, John. She's a fiance.
All right. Okay. Let's get to number 4.
All right.
We're almost there.
Stephen Miller made a lot of noise talking about how he doesn't get involved with cooking because it would be a crime if he cooked. I mean, everything he does is a crime. Him breathing is a crime. So.
No, I want him to stay as far away from ovens as possible. I think he might be too familiar.
Miller, good. No ovens.
I don't want him to understand the controls. I don't want to understand how it works.
Yeah, you don't need him heating anything up.
No, we need him away from ovens.
We had, I think Hegseth, it can't be ignored. He's fucking doing illegal orders. He's a Herman Goering of our time.
Well, you mean he's, but the orders are given to him, right? He's not just doing it right.
He's ordering the soldiers to kill people.
Yeah, and the president's all right with it.
But the president is never going to admit that he did that.
I'm comfortable with 3, you know. And then you got Vance. I don't know if it was this week, but he was talking about how, you know, the enemy within, the liberal enemy and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, what are you going to do?
Nazi phrases. Who's the number one? The number one in the power rankings in the Trump administration. Who's the guy? Who's the number one guy right now? Is it Pam Bondi? Her attorney was thrown out. Halligan was thrown out. And yet Pam Bondi says we're appealing it. She's been busy appealing every decision that's come out of the courts. Kash Patel?
I mean,
and he might get fired.
You know who I say is still in the Bukkake circle that isn't out? I think we got to put Johnson at number 1.
I think you think he's so busy sucking dick, that's why we haven't heard anything from him?
I mean, you got to either put Johnson or Thune in there.
He swore in the lady last week, even though he tried not to.
It seems like Johnson has more power than Thune, doesn't it?
Yeah, because all Johnson needs is a majority vote. Thune needs 60 votes.